Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Now, keep in mind these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone, so make sure to check out your other placements because you could have messages there. And if you're interested in a personal reading, have a look at the description below because I am offering a promotion for the month of May. So it's a good time to get a reading if you've been wanting one. All right, let's get started. What is the current energy around Sagittarius for the week ahead? Look, it came out here for you, Sagittarius. You've got the Death card and the Tower. Wow, that's pretty transformative energy, like packed in a pretty powerful punch here. So you've got this Scorpio energy in the Death card mixed with this Tower energy that sort of feels like it's revealing something to you that is just no longer serving you. It could be a very sudden shift, a very sudden realization, some sort of unexpected turn of events that leads to a really brand new landscape for you, almost like a new timeline is being revealed for you here, Sagittarius. This is really interesting. Makes me feel like it's coming suddenly, it's coming unexpectedly, it's something that's really going to turn things around, and it's really going to bring in some much needed change, right? Some much needed change that will create sort of a new experience for you. It could be a big shift for you that comes from this realization, or it could be that you're feeling the shift within you and now it's going to be expressed outwardly. Wow, what an interesting card to receive. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross here. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. So that makes me feel like you could be separating from something. Something could be coming to an end. A relationship could be coming to an end. There could be an experience that's coming to an end, and it may be like, again, it's sort of a necessary ending, my friends. So try it. I see these both coming through in the upright, so I don't feel like you're going to resist this. I feel like it might be a bit painful to accept at first, but it almost feels like it's necessary. Like, again, it kind of feels like you might be feeling this shift already within you, and now it's actually going to come out into the material world. Like it's sort of, you might be feeling the shift within, and now it's going to show up in the outer world. Let's see what the obstacle may be to this. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So the obstacle to this change may be that you're feeling really grounded right now. You know, there may be a part of you feeling really grounded right now, and that you're not expecting this shift. You might be feeling like everything is sort of falling into place, and you may be having this sort of anticipation that something is coming, but you can't put your finger on it. But it almost feels like the thing that is sort of creating an obstacle here is an energy. It could be a Capricorn energy creating an obstacle. It could be a really maternal figure creating an obstacle. It could be someone that you look at and feel like they're really down to earth and they have this really grounded energy. So this could be you, or it could be someone in your life that has this kind of energy and it feels really grounded and really secure and stable. And so when I sort of think about stability and security being an obstacle to change, you know, that's an interesting food for thought to sort of contemplate for a moment here. And we see the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it does really feel like there is some kind of separation or a period where you may have an emotional sort of reaction to something changing in your life. But it does feel necessary, it does feel transformative, and it may shake things up a bit for you if, you know, things are sort of really stable and secure. It might shake things up for you. Let's see what's top of mind for Sagittarius at this time. Oh my goodness, this is such an interesting reading. Seeing the Emperor. So that makes me kind of wonder, Sagittarius, if some of you might be thinking about shifting into entrepreneur sort of ship here, where you may be sort of experiencing a big shift around your career. And the thing blocking you could be that, well, you're secure and stable in your current career, but all you keep thinking about is starting your own business or going your own way with something. So it's sort of, take it as it resonates, but it feels like there's a big shift in your life, and the thing holding you back from that shift, or the thing sort of creating an obstacle to that shift, is the sense of being very stable and secure, being sort of very resourceful with yourself, and feeling like things are really grounded right now. And then on top of your mind, you're sort of thinking about leading something new maybe, or starting your own business, or really trusting yourself to take a risk on something that involves a lot of change. It could involve a move to another country. It could involve a new career. It could involve changing your life considerably. And it feels like you're thinking about it. So I don't think that this is totally unexpected. It might be unexpected in terms of how much it changes your life. But it's very interesting looking at all these cards. You've got, we've just started, and 3 out of the 4 cards here are major arcana. So really big life changes coming up for you, Sagittarius. And it feels like on one hand, you're ready for it, but on the other hand, you don't know just how much this is going to change things for you. Really interesting. Okay, what is at the root of this? What's at the base of the matter here for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, 10 of Cups? Wow, Sagittarius, this is amazing. You're shifting into some serious emotional fulfillment here. So yes, we have the Death card and the Tower card coming together, and I feel like that's such an explosive, life-changing energy. And seeing those cards on the bottom of the deck, what's on the bottom of the deck now? The Two of Wands. This is going to be a big shift, and it feels like it's going to have such an impact on you, and that what's really driving this is emotional fulfillment and this sense of sort of satisfaction with your choices around emotional fulfillment. And I see the Two of Wands here as sort of you choosing things because you're free from other things. It's almost like this moment here allows you the freedom to choose whatever you want now for yourself. So you may have been feeling held back by some things that were keeping you really grounded, secure, and stable. Again, it could have been a person that was in your life that was sort of, that had those qualities, or it might have just been the quality of your experience was very stable and secure, and sort of taking this leap with this Emperor to do something on your own and choosing that here in the Two of Wands really brings in a lot of emotional fulfillment. And that seems to be what's driving this whole process, is that it's almost like you made a wish one day and said, I want to change my life so that it's more fulfilling, and that I feel like I can celebrate every day with my choices. Even though there's ups and downs in life, I want to feel grounded in fulfillment. And I don't want to just focus on, being secure and stable. I want to be secure, stable, and happy. And I want to feel like I'm excited about my choices every day. And I want to take the lead on this. And so if you've been sort of focused on wanting to create that kind of change for yourself, it's almost like everything's coming into alignment for you, and it's going to suddenly snap into place where you have some options and some freedom. It feels like there's a lot of freedom here. Wow, this is really interesting. This reading is really interesting. Let's see what the past influences are on this. Two of Pentacles. So that's what I mean. Like at some point, it almost feels like you made a choice about a direction you want to go in moving forward. And I feel like you made this decision in the past. Like you were faced with a choice in the past, and it's almost like one side of the coin was like doing things in a conventional way that leads to stability and security, or doing things my own way and moving to the beat of my own drum and pursuing my own emotional fulfillment and still being stable, secure, self-reliant, and self-made. And it's like you made that choice in the past, and it's starting to come online now. Like you're starting to be in alignment with that. So it almost makes me wonder if I'm talking to some people that have their own business here, or people that are starting their own business, or moving away from something that felt really, really grounded and stable and conventional, to try something new that really, really feels fulfilling to you, and might be something that shifted how you do things day to day and the kind of choices you make. It's like you reprioritized emotional fulfillment here. And it's just such an interesting vibe. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I really feel like this is a transformative moment for you, and it's going to be one that brings in so much transformative emotional energy. Like seeing the 10 of Cups is really a time of like new communities, divine connections, opening up, feeling whole and complete and fulfilled, bringing harmony to your relationships and your choices, so that you're creating happiness for yourself and you have the power to create that. It really brings in this sort of like you're allowing your heart to expand, and you're, sort of coming into alignment with connections that are in harmony with you. And it's such an expansive energy in the 10 of Cups. And so seeing the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck is interesting, because it sort of takes that to the next level, in a sense where there's this message here. Pages are all about messengers. And this is a messenger bringing in sort of that dreamer quality, where there's this new unexpected trajectory that we see here that synchronizes almost magically here, and brings you into a place where you get these really innovative ideas that we see here in the Emperor, and it leads to really unexpected trajectories and changes in your path, which we see with the Tower and the Death card. So this is really interesting. So keep allowing things to flow, allow your emotions to flow, allow your intuition to flow, allow your enthusiasm and that part of you that's a dreamer to come out and sort of enjoy bringing all of this to fruition, because you are the creator of your reality, and you're certainly making some changes here. Really interesting. Let's see what the upcoming energy is. Okay, so we're seeing the Hanged Man come through. So the Hanged Man says that upcoming energy is that you're going to be able to really see things from a different perspective, and you're going to be able to sort of understand things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man has tied himself to the Tree of Knowledge so that he can understand his experience in a different way. So this is really surrendering to the flow, like we were just talking about, and sort of letting go and letting things get realigned with your heart and your new purpose and your new goals and your new intentions. This is a time of really becoming enlightened by your own hands, because again, he ties himself to the Tree of Knowledge. So this is you leaning in. This is you leaning in and aligning through surrender, and really aligning to whatever it is that you set the intention for. And so it's like you've set that intention in the past here with that Two of Pentacles, and you're sort of moving along the pathway now, and it's full of unexpected twists and turns here, my friends. Wow, I love the energy of this reading. Let's see how does Sagittarius see themselves right now? How does Sagittarius see themselves right now? Okay. So Sagittarius, we're seeing the Page of I wouldn't normally take three, but I'm taking them. Page of Pentacles, Justice, and the Knight of Swords. So you're moving quickly towards balance, because there's this seed that you planted, and it's like there's this cause and effect loop here. Like you're planting seeds. They're growing underground. You may not have been able to see them, but it's like you trusted that everything was moving towards the surface of the soil. And now things are starting to sort of push through that surface with this Knight of Swords. And then it's going to start moving really quickly. So Knights are all about movement. And so the Knight of Swords moves very quickly. And you can see here, this is the tower burning in the background. And so it's sort of like the knight is just standing there with the sword on his shoulder because he completely trusts what's happening. And he moved really quickly to sort of change and to accept change. And this is fast moving energy that you planted the seed for with this Page of Pentacles. It's like you received this sort of new inspiration, new beginning, new seed, right? And you planted it. And now we see Justice here, which tells me that cause and effect has taken place. Like you set your intention and you watered it. You watered it with your focus and your attention and your energy, and you allowed it all to expand. And now it's creating a lot of changes for you that are in balance, and it's all moving. And I feel like you feel it. Like, I don't think you realize how expansive this is going to get. Maybe you do, but it's interesting. It almost feels like that little seed in the Page of Pentacles that you planted is about to become a crop, like a huge crop. You're manifesting new opportunities, new beginnings. You've got all this ambition and skill behind you. Again, I really feel like you're building a new community around yourself with new connections that are really highly in alignment with you. And you're being practical and realistic. At the same time, you're being a dreamer. And it's really beautiful, the combination of energy we're seeing here. Wow. Let's see how does Sagittarius appear to others at this time? How does Sagittarius appear to others at this time? Ooh. Okay, so we're seeing, oh my goodness, look at that. Look who just came out. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. Or not Pentacles, sorry, Wands. So others see you very much in balance. This is divine masculine and divine feminine energy. This is also potentially a divine couple. So, other people may really see you as getting in alignment with the perfect person for yourself, and that you yourself are getting in alignment with yourself. You're aligning your feminine and masculine energy. So not only, like we just said, not only are you realistic and sort of planning things in a realistic way for yourself, but you're also still a dreamer, and you're surrendering your will. You're moving forward based on what inspires you and what makes you feel sort of alive, and you're expressing yourself. And at the same time, you're very ambitious, and you have these goals and dreams that you're going after, but with almost like the yin and the yang, like you're moving through both, right? You've got this creative passion and determination that's mixed with confidence and expression. I really feel like you're an entrepreneur at heart, and you're sort of a visionary here with that King of Wands, and you're really bound for success here. This is beautiful, and other people see it. And I think you're also the kind of energy that other people see as helping others. Like, it's not like you're just helping yourself, but I feel like whatever you're doing serves others as well. And you've got this visionary quality about you that's like, again, you're sort of you're a dreamer and a creator. Like, you're both, right? And other people are seeing that in you right now, and they may be drawn to you. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands upright. So that tells me there is a lot of recognition and acknowledgement and success awaiting you on this path, Sagittarius. This is a wonderful reading. I really would love some comments to hear how this is resonating for you and what kind of changes in your life that you've been aligning to and surrendering to, and what seeds you planted in the past, and how you might see this unfolding for you. Okay, what are the hopes and fears around Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, hopes and fears, Ten of Pentacles. So you may be sort of hoping, obviously, for a lot of success, security, and abundance. Like we said in the beginning, some of that may be present now, but in a different way. And so when you shake all this up and you go your own way, I think a part of you is like, well, I still want to maintain the stability and security that I have and build on it, right? Like to create an even stronger foundation. So your hopes and your fears are all tied up in that. And I think from seeing the rest of this reading, it really feels like you're merging the spiritual and the material. And again, creating a lot of community around yourself that's aligned with you sort of building a legacy here, Sagittarius. And it's full of prosperity and wealth and also generosity and community and abundance that comes with helping others build their legacy. And there's so much beautiful energy in this reading. I almost feel like you can expect the arrival of success and happiness and community and creative energy here that allows you to propel yourself forward into this life where you're embodying a state of consciousness that says, I'm worthy of all of this success. And it's just such an incredible energy to be sitting in. Look at the bottom of the deck is the sun, my friends. I mean, this is an incredible reading, and I'm actually just blown away by this. So please look at, you're never going to believe what just fell out of the deck onto the floor. I was just about to shuffle for the final outcome, and the Nine of Cups came through. So Sagittarius, my goodness, Nine of Cups is completely feeling satisfied and getting everything your heart desires. I mean, there is no way to make all of this up. This is wild stuff. The universe is gifting you your desires, your choices in the past, to trust yourself and to go for something that may have been a risk. It may have been a step away from something that was secure and stable, has completely shifted things for you. And now that you're moving through this path, it's like you're moving towards this place where you're embodying joy. You've manifested your dreams. You're very full of gratitude. Your heart is full of gratitude, and there's abundance, abundance of joy, harmony, prosperity, fulfillment. And it's almost like you're allowing yourself here to have what you wished for, because it's here. Allow yourself to experience how fulfilling this timeline is going to be. And it really feels like it's all shifting for you. Page of Cups is back on the bottom of the deck, my friends. So what a transformative reading. My goodness, Sagittarius. Let's pull an oracle card to close this amazing reading. Wow, I'm going to be thinking about this. That is for sure. All right. What is the highest guidance for Sagittarius on this reading? Wow. Okay, so we see Observer and Yang. So there's that fire. There's that new beginning. Card 1. You're starting at the beginning here. You're beginning something brand new, and I really hope that you see this coming, but it's almost even more exciting if you don't see how this is all going to unfold. We see Observer, so that's why I'm saying that. Like, there may be a part of you that is observing all of this from a higher perspective, and you just know this is all going to unfold because you completely trust the path you're on. And for some of you, you might be seeing this card to guide you to observe this process and surrender to it, to just surrender and observe. Be the observer, be the observer. Settle in and get a good seat, because this is going to be an incredible show, my friends. This is wild stuff. So the Observer card is one of sort of having that perspective to observe things at a higher level, to sort of be the observer at a distance, and to not be to not have an outcome in your mind that is concrete, like to be flexible and to trust that everything is going to work out exactly as it needs to, but maybe not exactly as you planned. So there, like I said, there may be ups and downs. There may be certain things that are unexpected. Things may work out better than you planned. From what I'm seeing here, things are going to be incredible. So it really feels like right now you are between two worlds. There's the bottom of the deck, and you're transitioning from one timeline into another, and it feels so much in alignment with this sort of vision of abundance and this prosperity and fulfillment. and achievement, and it's just such an advantageous time for you right now. This is incredible. I'm going to leave it at that, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it's been helpful, and I look forward to reading for you again soon, my friends. Please leave me some comments if this has resonated. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.